About the gentleman here on the end. Your name is?
Hi.
And your name is?
Hi.
Your name is?
Chicka Chicka Slim Shady.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hey, you know what, Hi? You seem like a very interesting guy. Why don't you join us on the couch here and we'll get to know each other?
Hey, cool.
Right there. What a good show tonight. Mike Tyson is here. And this guy, Eminem. We'll be right back. Oprah Live, if you're just joining us, our whole studio audience tonight is visiting from Detroit and the Michigan area. The United Auto Workers have been united here in Hollywood, courtesy of our friends at 5 Hour Energy and Delta Airlines, and, well, this guy right here, Eminem, who put the whole thing together. He's got two movies. He's got the documentary Tyson, which is in theaters now, and Hangover, a comedy that comes out June 5th. Former heavyweight champion of the world, Mike Tyson, will be here. And next week on the show, Ben Stiller, Tim Daly, Hank Azaria, Common will be here, the winner of Dancing with the Stars, No Doubt, and Busta Rhymes. So good times, join us. And then, of course, this guy is going to be here next Friday, too. His new album, Relapse, comes out on Tuesday. He'll have songs from that album tonight from the Pontiac Garage Outdoor Stage. Eminem, everybody, right here. Now, I know, thanks for coming. It's great to have you. Thanks for doing this. I know everybody's having a great time. But, I know rappers travel with an entourage. This seems a little excessive, though, to me. Do they come with you everywhere you go?
Yes.
How's everything going? You're off drugs?
No. No, I'm kidding.
By the way, I plan to open the Tyson interview the same way. So,
cool.
Have you been watching?
He might have a different reaction.
He might. Let's hope not.
Left hook to the head, but no.
This is kind of interesting. We found this, I think, on eBay. This is an album of baby lullabies, lullaby versions of your songs. And, for instance...
Is that me?
That's, I guess, Baby You. Somebody put this out. Stan is on here, which seems like a strange song to play for an infant. Kill You is on here. Is it Do we have a little of that? Let's listen to just hear what it sounds like. That is,
my CD actually made that. It's the remixes.
The new album is great, by the way. It's getting great reviews, I know, and you must be. Do you care about that when
No.
the reviews? You really don't?
No, I do. I mean, well, care about the reviews?
Yeah.
As far as like reviews and stuff like that, as long as my fans are happy, you know, then I'm happy.
Yeah, but it wouldn't bother you if you got like a negative review or something like that?
If I got like 1 star?
Yeah, you got 1 star.
Of course it would.
It would bother me.
I'd lose my freaking mind.
I think anybody that says it wouldn't bother them is gotta be lying, right? I mean, because it's a person saying, "Oh, this is terrible." It's something that
I mean, but it's it's critics, and I guess it's their job to at the end of the day, that's what they do, and I guess that's maybe all they do. So
I guess so. Now there are some there are a number of shout-outs to various celebrities on the record. I'm guessing most of them won't be excited about the fact that they're named on the record. Do you have? Is it make it uncomfortable for you to go to like anything when you're? I mean, you were laying waste to so many of these stars on your records.
Nah, I mean honestly, like as far as like talking about other celebrities and things like that, and putting them into music. I guess it's always been part of what I do from day one, but I mean, at the end of the day, I don't really, like most of these people that I'm talking about, I've never really met, I never even met most of them.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's not something that's to be taken, it's not like a personal attack on somebody. It's not to be really taken personal. It's almost like, just kind of picking names out of a hat or something, and if your name happens to rhyme with something good that I'm thinking about at that particular moment, yeah.
Really?
Then you might get it.
So, yeah. So if your name happens, unfortunately, to
You're
rhyme...
Lucky, like Kimmel, it only rhymes with nimble, cymbal, and thimble.
You might be right. I didn't even know it rhymed with anything, but yeah. Well, maybe I wouldn't mind
I was nimble, stuck a cymbal up his ass in a thimble. You might get it, bro.
Yeah, I know, I might. I shouldn't have even brought it up. Dr. Dre, is he your actual doctor?
Yes.
He is. He is. You know, people call him a genius. I mean, when you go in the studio with him, I mean, he seems like he probably is a genius when it comes to this sort of stuff. Does he do things that you just go like, wow, that knock you out and that you feel like no one else can do?
Yeah, I mean, you know, Dre has always been like that. Like I've always watched him and studied, you know, what he does, and I'm always like, how is he doing that? You know, but with this album, with these two albums that we just did, it was kind of like I would watch him, but I wasn't studying him as much because I was kind of like, you know, doing my own thing with the pen. Like I would go and get a beat from him. He was in one room and I'd be in the other room, and you know, watch him. Like, or I would get a beat from him, go in the other room and write the song and then record it or whatever. We just kind of kept it moving like that. But during the mixing process, there's something that Dre does during his mixing processes that I haven't figured out yet. Like, because you know, I produce records myself, so I'm like, I'm trying to study tricks and things like that. But while he's mixing, nobody has, like, he makes the cleanest mixes and just, you know, the fullest beats, like, ever. And I always try to study it, and I'm like, what is he doing? And I'll steal some of his tricks. I'll have the engineers writing down notes and things like that.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, we're on TV. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, you borrow some
Whole
of his
thing,
things.
I'm just...
We did something fun many years back, actually, when I did a show called Crank Anchors on Comedy Central, and you were nice enough to do some prank calls for us, and we made this puppet of you, and there's I know you are a crank caller, a habitual crank caller.
At least I used to be.
You don't do it anymore?
No, not really.
Caller ID has really screwed everything up.
Yeah, I know. It's messed the whole game up, man.
It has. That was a fun thing. We made a whole bunch of calls, and they were. I mean, they were funny. There was a lot of funny stuff that happened there.
Yeah. No, I love the show too. You know, it's like so. But that was kind of my thing when I was little, and I was like, you guys stole my idea, so.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Well, you know.
Where's my money?
Yeah. It is. It's one thing to be like 12 and making those calls, but then when I realized like I'm 35 and flying to Detroit to make crank calls with another guy, it makes you question yourself, just personally. Yeah. When we were in Detroit, as I recall, you lost a napkin that had lyrics to a song on it. Do you remember this? There was you were in like a bar or something the night before, and you wrote a bunch of lyrics down on a napkin.
Well, that's probably why I lost it.
Yeah, but it might have had something to do with it.
Yeah.
But the next day, you had people like calling around and like looking around in the bar trying to find this song. Did you ever find the song?
I don't know. I don't think I did.
You don't remember?
No, I lost a notebook one time. Like years ago, I lost a Britney Spears notebook, and it had lyrics to the Marshall Mathers LP. Were like it had like 5 or 6 songs in it, and I lost it, and I never got it back.
Hey, were you able
like
to
all them ideas were, some of them I remembered, but man, most of them were gone.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, never got it back. I know there was like other things that people were putting Britney Spears notebooks like with fake, you know, lyrics in it and stuff like that on the internet or whatever, but I never found it, man.
You never found it?
No.
Wow, that's crazy. So there could be songs that just got lost completely because of Britney Spears. Well, no, I guess we can't really blame her for this.
Yeah, we can.
I saw in the liner notes that you thanked a man named Elton, who I assume is Elton John.
Yeah.
He's somebody you still keep in touch with?
Yeah, I mean, ever since we did the thing at the Grammys, we've always kept in touch.
That was one of the greatest things ever. It really was like a surprise. First of all, it sounded great, but like to do that, why did you decide to do that? Was that your idea?
Well, no, actually, you know, when I was going through a rough time with, you know, drugs and things like that, and when I decided I wanted to get clean, I reached out to him because I knew that, you know, he had went through a similar thing. So it was like, okay, you know, from one addict to another, I need some advice. You know what I mean? Because Elton's been clean for 20-some years.
And that's the guy you think of calling is Elton John?
Well, yeah, because, you know, he's a celebrity and he's been through it. You know what I mean? So it was like, and he gave me some pretty good advice.
He did?
I mean, yeah, I still talk to him a lot.
Wow.
You know?
Wow, he's almost like your sponsor, kind of, I guess, huh?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I have a sponsor, but he's, you know, he's there, man.
Yeah.
He was there was a while, for a while, it was like he was calling me every other day to check on me from wherever he was at. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I just told him, like, yo, I need some advice because I'm going through it right now. You know?
Wow, wow. That's amazing.
But yeah, it helped me a lot.
Well, whatever horrible things you went through over the last 5 years added up to a pretty great album. So I guess some good came out of the whole thing. It's called Relapse. It's Eminem's latest. It comes out on Tuesday. And I want to mention something because I know you're having a release party
Next week.
Next week, right?
Yeah. So everybody who came on the plane and is from Michigan here tonight, I want them to come back and go to the release.
They're
party.
invited to. You guys are all good time. Eminem, everybody. We'll be right back with Mike Tyson.
Make some noise, y'all.
I swear I've had this dream where the three of us are on stage like a million times. I want to thank Mike Tyson for being here. I want to thank Eminem for being here. That's its new CD. It's called Relapse. It comes out Tuesday. Good night, everybody.